Good evening, Rumble. Good evening, Rumble. Good evening, Rumble. On this Friday evening, 05.10.2024. Current time is 9:18 p.m. It is the evening time here. It's not the early morning like I normally do. It's just was working on bringing up a broadcast here just to hanging out on the what we used to call the old Happs Street. Remember that that platform right there, Happs. I'm calling this the Happs Street Corner just to have some fun with this as far as that goes, and um, it's going to be on for a little bit here. I was playing around with this, trying to coming down, but for some reason, because we're on Happs Studio and we're broadcasting over there to X Live, YouTube Live, and Twitch, and we have 4 platforms as far as that goes, and Rumble. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platforms. Rumble being the host platform here that I've been getting very accustomed to, and for some reason the RTMP going into Facebook. I have the private Facebook. Let me check that. Let me check that one out. So we're just checking some things and just sort of hanging out. Maybe we might get somebody up in the broadcast here. Who knows? We'll just see what happens here. There's really nothing on TV tonight. Had a full schedule of TV view last night there with on CBS. I watch was it Young Sheldon? Very interesting ending. And actually it was 2 because Ghost ended their season last week. And then I watched 2 shows after that. It's called one's called All About Todd. It's a pretty good, funny show, detective type show. Let's see, what is it? It's got to be the private Facebook. So let's see if did I toggle that? I think I did. And then the late night was Elsbeth. She's funny. Okay. Yeah, we are broadcasting on Facebook Live on the. So let me bring that up just to have that up. Oh, we don't want. Let's see what we got here. Your memories are back. Let's go ahead and put them up to Twitch. So this is just a real casual broadcast to hang out here, and got a little bit of magic going here. You know, we have the Happs Street Corner, and if I use the Happs Street Corner, it'd be a Friday night. You know how on Friday night you just sort of hang out and stuff, and you know, as far as to make it real, let's go ahead and just go snap, and there we are. We're on the street. We're on the street corner with the phone booth. Oh my God, look at that phone booth. That's ancient. Let's see. Let's bring that back in there. Let's see. So how do I get? Oh, I know how I get that. Okay, there we go. So we got to turn. For some reason, Facebook, when you go live, it goes into the closed caption automatically. And let's see, you have memories to look back on. No, wait, okay, that was on Facebook. And it's because of Rumble Studios right up here that I'm broadcasting to Facebook again. I did do the. Okay, let's see, what are we doing? I'm hearing myself. Where is that coming from? Okay, that was coming from the Surface 3 out of the earbuds I got plugged in. 7911. So we got 2 people on Rumble. We've got 1 person on YouTube, 2 people on Twitch, and on the let's see, we got 2 people on on X. So thank you very much for hanging out for a little bit. I don't have any routine. I just got done doing the outline for tomorrow's broadcast that I will have the Let's Talk the football, UFL football. That's a 1 hour broadcast I'll have tomorrow morning. I did an outline that's it's pretty generic and stuff like that. For this broadcast, I don't. I played around with this this particular art there just to say, oh, I want to be on the street corner there, hanging out on a Friday night. And I said, what can I call? Well, let's call it the Happs street corner. Because I remember back in the day on Happs, we used to there used to be, oh God, there used to be hundreds, 100 plus not maybe that many, maybe about anywhere from 30 to 50 thereabouts broadcasts on Happs and stuff like that. So we do have people that broadcast, and maybe I'll go over some news things here. But like I said, there's no real set format unless we get somebody in the chat. And normally how this goes is we get the chat that comes in from over there on Twitch side. And so we'll just have to see. But for the most part, I just felt like coming up on the broadcast and sort of hanging out. Let's see, I can let's see, usually use the phone here. I bring in, okay, there we are. I bring on the apps, or bring in the Rumble Studio on the one phone, the Samsung 23A 5G, and then over here I got the chat on the LG Stylo 5. That's the phone I had before I got the Samsung 23A. So let's see, hang on for a minute. Okay, and Mrs. is getting ready for bed here. And let's see, what did I do? I did, let's see, what is that, 62? What did I do? I did, on one side, I do some passive Bitcoin mining, and I did I acquired 1,800. Let's see what this is. When I'm sitting here on the computer desk in between things and stuff like that, I do a passive Bitcoin mining, and let's see how many Satoshis did I get. Let's see, you got the 1862, and that's about $1.13 on there, and then plus 642 plus 642 equals about 2,200 Satoshi. So how much is that exactly? Let's see. Let's check the old, let's see, sats to US. And no, I don't want to use that one. Let's see. Let's use this one. No, that's Coinbase. That doesn't work. Let's go ahead and use this one, I guess. Let's see. That's going to be, how much did I say? 2204. No, that's not right. Let's see. Crypto. Yeah, that's the one I want. Let's see. We want 2204. No, it can't be right either. That says 57. Well, that could be right. Because overall, for just to one side, that was 50. Okay. Let's see if that's 821. Let me see what, if that's 821. Let's change that to 821 just to see. No, we did more than that. No. Let's look at the wrong number here. Look at the right number, Rich. It's 1876. That's what it is. 1876. into the calculator. 1876. So that's about 50 cents, 49 cents. Is that what I had on the thing? No, it said $1. 1862. 1862. It says it's $1. Oh, you know what? It's 1876. It says it's 49. That's not correct. Oh, let's see. Let's try the next one here. It's Coinbase Satoshis. I think it was maybe this one. Oh, okay, there it is, $1.40. Okay, so this is the one we want. Coin Codex. So let's see. That's $1.14. So okay, that matches. That's $1.14. So, and if we put in the total amount, 2204. That amounts to $1.34. So I made $1.34 in Bitcoin today. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. It's really passive as far as there's a few things I do. What you doing, Jack? Do you gotta go to the bathroom? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna take Jack. I'm gonna put the intro music, outro music for this broadcast, and I'll be right back. I gotta take Jack to see if he's got to go. Right. Okay, if you just excuse me for a moment, I'll be right back. Booyah! We're back. Yeah, I took. We have 5 cats. We used to have 6, and Jack is the oldest one. And I usually take him to the. I'm into this routine with him where I take him to the kitty litter box at night. When we had, this is years back when we still had Max, our dog. He was the canine member of the family, and I would take him out at night, and Jack would follow us out to the back porch. And it wasn't enclosed like it is now. We call it the back room now, but we had an enclosed back porch. And what is it? Jack would go out with us, and he would go outside. He was an indoor cat, but he would go to the bathroom. So now he's had a couple. He's the older of the cats, and he's a little scared going out there by himself. So I take him out there. It's sort of, and so the other cats don't. I'm his bodyguard when he goes to the bathroom, I guess, before calling it a night. So he's laying down on. He's settling down on the pillow in the back here. So let's see. Let's check all the platforms here. How we're doing as far as we got the YouTube Live. YouTube Live is doing. We have 2 people there. Thank you very much for those people. We have 2 people over on X. Let's see, the locals. Locals is something. If you were to go to my Rumble page, which is Fireman Rich or Fireman Rich Broadcasts. Okay, we got to start that. Let's see. Is it showing up? Okay. Okay, that's showing up. No, that's the Friday morning broadcast. Let's see. We want the. Didn't I put it down for locals? Let's go back. Oh, that's interesting. I thought we were broadcasting on locals. We're not. Okay, that's over on the big screen. I got the big screen on behind me. You can't see it because of the. So I don't think we have locals. No, we don't. Okay, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could have been on 7 if I had locals. Okay. So got 1 on Rumble, 2 on. Now see that the numbers showing up on the YouTube where it didn't this morning for the morning broadcast, and then of course Facebook. Let me check the Facebook page. What do we got over there for views? I got it going here. And it's not showing any views right now. Let's see. Let me bring it up here. I can bring that up here, I think. Go ahead and put it up here. So locals is out. We don't need to have that. So let's replace that with the Facebook page. And doing this just, it gives me an idea what I need to do for just to get acquainted with the use of multicasting, juggling the balls, so to speak. So we want to go to the private Facebook. And hit it one more time. We go down here. There we are on the. We'll go ahead and go. Seem to be good at all. So evidently we don't have anybody on the Facebook as far as that goes. So okay. So I have it on and the stream is doing good as far as that goes. We've been on for 20 minutes, and so it's pretty easy to get this going with just what did I say was broadcasting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platforms. So we got 5, and then like I said, we have 2 on. So we've got 7 total broadcasters on the live broadcast. So it's interesting. I'm looking at these numbers because they're a gauge. I don't care about the number. I believe me. I thank you for those that are watching a broadcast about nothing. I'm just hanging out here on the street corner, and that's the Happs street corner here. I didn't have anything so I did just want to put street corner. So I figured, what the hell? I'll just in remembrance of Happs, because on a Friday night it was a happening place on Happs as far as that goes. and such that so so I'm not sure what is going on with the RTMP function on Rumble Studios, because the two RTMP addresses I had was going to the public Facebook, the real Fireman Rich, and Instagram. Let me check Instagram. Who's over on Instagram? What do we got on over on Instagram? Anybody? Is anybody broadcasting live on Instagram? No, we got some people that were active on Instagram. Okay, let's see. And we don't have anybody, so okay. All right, let's go ahead and let me check the evening. Let's see the evening news feeds here. Okay, we'll just get rid of that then. Let's see, go there. We'll just put it back on. Back on. Okay, let's see. We're going to go here. My coffee, and we'll bring up our news feeds here. Let's go to WBN NBF first. New Taco Bell restaurant planned for Front Street. Oh, that's good. Let's see. Cool retro feature we kind of miss. Oh, geez. Oh, my God. We're going to have to look at this one. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we bring this one up here. This is an interesting article. Let's go ahead and bring up this interesting, a cool feature. Do you guys remember this? Have you ever used this? We'll see. Let's bring it up on the broadcast here. Let's see if I'm going to just see. Okay, you know what? It will come up because my picture will go small. So we'll go present, and we'll go cool retro feature. So do you all? Let's see. You got to bring it up. Let's see. And I got to get rid of the ticker tape there. Okay, do you see the item there? Cool. Let me move it up just a tad here. Let's go there. Is that better? Yeah. Cool retro car fit feature we kind of missed. Do you know what that is? They got circled over there off to the left. Can you name that item? Walking through a vintage car show, you can't help but notice just how different old cars feel. Hop in one and you realize that they're built like tanks, and they are, and or boats, as we used to say, but somehow they also feel oddly futuristic. Your dashboard has never been complicated. When this gentleman recently upgraded his own ride, he realized just how complicated new cars have become, and they have with all the gizmos and stuff like that. And oh, this is interesting. There were so many that told him I'd rather just look up everything I knew to YouTube when I get home. Turns out it's pretty common. Here's a throwback. Here's a picture of the difference of the dashes. Oh, okay. You're already seeing that. Okay. So you can see the difference of the dashes. The top one being the old AM, FM radio, and then the lower one, that's the newer dashes. So let me see. Let's go with this. So more throwbacks. How many of these objects from the 70s can you identify? Oh, that's okay. That's a different article. Look, cool car features we kind of miss. Kids these days don't know what they're missing out. But hey, let's be real. Some of these old car features were pretty awesome. Yeah, might have been a bit risky, even trying to kill us, but they made us the rides look way cool. Um, and what I'm talking about is this picture there. You can see the pop-up headlights. Remember those? I used to have a 1980 Pontiac Firebird, and they had the and this is a Mazda, so it's a little bit smaller. So the pop-up window or pop-up headlights. It's pretty cool right there. And then completely impractical, but so freaking cool. Yeah, you think about it, they weren't really practical, right? Other than the fact that let me see, what's this looking like on Twitch? Okay. I liked them. They look pretty cool back in the day. You know, the front end, as far as that goes. So let's see. The next one is who could forget the headlight wipers? That was on those big ass station wagons and stuff, and that looks like that was injured there. These seemed a little excessive, right? Yes, and that's why we love them. Did it really matter? It just looked so cool back then. That's some retro stuff right there. Let me see how I can catch this. I'm just looking at the it looks like the YouTube or the Twitch channel is a little behind. So let's see. Play catch up on the Twitch there. Okay. You just have to refresh the page and then it goes. Okay, let's see. What else do we got? Do we got anything after that? Let's see the headlights. Oh, the front bench seat. Remember, I can remember this in the car my dad had. The front bench seat. I distinctly remember sitting between my parents, and I do too. They didn't have the little, well, they took the glove compartment. Well, you still have glove compartment, but you have the hand rest right there. And it was where you could put some stuff also. So, no seat belts needed because their arms wrapped out. If we stop quickly, that just like on Seinfeld, you put the hand out. Okay, let's see. What's the next one here? This is pretty interesting. Buttons with one purpose. Yeah, we got all the buttons now on the steering wheel, but what about the buttons for one, lights on, regular lights or light brights? But they had the little thing that was on the floorboard there by the parking brake. It was off to the left there to click on. It was a little cylinder type thing that you would click on. And you have a gauge just for the temperature there. Everything's combined now. Let's see. And there we go with the seat belt. Big, bulky seat belt buckles. Those are rad. These seatbelt buckles were indestructible, and in addition to keeping you tethered to the seat, they got as hot as lava when the sun. Oh, I remember that. Oh, getting in, grabbing one of those suckers. You couldn't touch it until you cooled it down, and you pudgy little toddlers' fingers were pinched, and if you weren't careful, yeah, you could rip off some skin and stuff like that. But I remember when seatbelts first started. I remember when I started driving, they didn't have seatbelts. Well, I think there were seatbelts in cars, but you didn't have to use them. But I remember when after I joined the Air Force and I came back from my first duty assignment over there in Aviano, Italy, and I got my first car, bought my first brand new car, and and I was going up to Hanscom Field, driving up to outside Boston, Massachusetts. And my father said, Richie, put your seatbelt on. And I was like, nah, he'd keep on bothering me till finally I said, okay, I got my seatbelt on, Dad. See, I get around the corner and took it off. That's back when you didn't, it wasn't, you didn't have to worry about it being legal to, on the seatbelt there and stuff like that. So let's see our next item. Who can't forget? Who can't forget the car antenna that went up and down? That when that feature came out, that was so freaking cool. Nothing made you felt more like you were in the Batmobile than when the radio antenna would automatically go up and down when the car went off, on and off. That's pretty neat. Oh, these are features that we and the steering column mounted gear stick. How many people can say they know what 3 on a column is? The loud, clunky sound that things made when you shifted, and this is an automatic. It's a, no, that is an automatic. Okay, but the shifter is right there instead of it being down off to the right side. So that is an automatic. But look at that dash. Oh my God! You had the clock on the one side, and it went up to 120 miles per hour there. So that's an automatic. It's probably a Chrysler, I think. So sadly, when the front bench seat said goodbye, so did these, as far as that goes. Let's see the next item. Oh, huge car phones. Who can remember the huge car phone? Before rampant cell phone usage, these super expensive car phones were a favorite item of government officials, important business people, and Hollywood heartthrobs like Christopher Atkins, who's in the page there. I never really seen one of those. To be honest, as far as I knew they were out, I seen them on TV and stuff, but I never seen one up close and personal. So that's pretty neat. And then, the wooden trim on that old station wagon. Oh my God. That's classic right there. That's got to be a Ford right there. That's a Ford. The square windows. That's a Ford. I remember these cars. The guys asked what color I would consider it, and said, "Do they do a wood trim anymore?" That wood trim was pretty cool back in the day. Oh my God, that was you could live in that car. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, the automatic seat belts. Oh my God. Yep. They were something when they first came. They used to be a pain in the ass as far as that goes. But they made sure that you were belted in without even thinking about it. There were many stories of kids getting strangled. But most stories were back in the day were about kids getting strangled. Hey, Big Juice, how you doing there? Good to see you. Let's see, how long was he in? Just a couple seconds ago. So yeah, we're just sort of hanging out here on the corner, the Happs corner, as far as that goes. So we're just talking about just hanging out, not doing anything. A couple guys over here, they're talking and stuff. I'm waiting for a phone call right now. So yeah, everybody's calling it tonight here, and I just figured I'd come up on the broadcast here, Rumble Studios, and I'm thinking, what am I going to call this? Let's go ahead. Some of those seatbelts got cut by the old kitchen knife. Oh yeah, we had seatbelt cutters. Wow, I remember when I first got in the fire department and stuff like that. But I don't know if you came in. I was reading one. They had just the buckle itself. Remember how the buckles used to get super hot? The metal buckles. They're not metal. I don't think. Do they make metal seatbelt buckles anymore? I don't know. That's something. Um, let's see. Let's go back to that page again. Let's see. Yeah, that's the page there. Let's see. What else do we got? Look at this one. Dials and buttons on the car radio. That was high tech back in the day, huh? Oh, what did I do? What did I do there? I didn't want that. And what is it? Is that an AM FM or is that just an FM? No, that's an AM FM. Okay, AM up top, and you had the air conditioning, and you had the toggle switches for your defroster and your windshield wiper. It was on. It was actually on the dash, the button there, and then you had the cigarette lighter. Now they have the thing hidden in the in between the two seats up front. Took about 3 hours for the car to get warm too. Exactly. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, as far as I should be bringing this live chat up for you. Let's see. We got Big Juice in the house. Let's bring up his. He's saying, "Hey, Rich." Yeah, hey, Big Juice from Steve from Ohio is here, and then he goes, some of those seatbelts got cut with the old kitchen knife. Yeah, yeah, fire department for sure. And then let's see the latest one here. He goes, let's see, let me bring up this one. Took about 3 hours for the car to get warm, that's for sure. Oh, I remember my mom had the old station wagon. Oh, with the yeah, we're talking. Oh, which one is it? That's this one with the wood paneling. Remember that's got to be a Ford, right? That's a Ford right there. That's with the side wood paneling. My best, I think it was a blue one, but they had the wood paneling. My best friend's parents had that. As far as that goes. And let's see. Let's go back. Where were we? We're up on the. Oh, geez, manual hand cranking for cars. Oh my God. We had a car. I think it's been about almost 3 years. It was a Tempo, Ford Tempo. That was the last car I had with crank handles. Not unlike not unlikely the very precise manual turning of the car radio. This handy little feature allowed you to open the car window just the amount you wanted to open. Kind of looks like the old bench cruiser and Griswold's took. Oh yeah, that station wagon. Yeah, that looked like the yellow. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. As far as the station wagon, there we go. Yeah, you're talking about. Was it this one? That does look like the Griswold's car with the yellow, and that's got to be a Ford, though. It definitely has to be a Ford, and such. So let's see. Let's continue on here with the. See what else they got here. I think we're automatic seatbelts. We already went over that. Okay, yeah, we were at the crank. Let's see what else. Oh, that's the button now. The foot headlight dimmer, and it also you punch that. Remember that? Oh my God! Now you have it on the what you got your wipers on one side, and the other one is what's the other one for? I can't remember. This will blow some minds, but the low beam, high beam switch for the headlights was at one point operated on your left foot. And I remember that, considering you constantly turn off the automatic dimmer switch. Now you could set your if you shut the car off, it'll automatically turn your lights off. That's interesting. And that's crazy iconic thing. So that's enough about this. That was fun to go through. That was fun. Let's see. Good topic for hanging out at the Happs street corner here. Talking about old cars, stuff that was on old cars. Let's see. Let's see. There's a new Taco Bell, and what's that? Who's that? Who's meowing? Oh, there you are, Dora. How you doing? Here's Mouth Dora. Let's see. Upstate Legends, a story of Buffalo's famous beef. Nah, I don't know what that is. Think you know about the Adirondack? See 30 facts you might be surprised about. What's this about? Let's see. Oh, you're okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I want to go over this one. Let me look at this one here. We might go over this one. Let's see. Let's see. Unlike national parks, the Adirondack Park has no entrances, no fees. Okay, it covers 1/5 of New York State, is as big as Vermont, and nearly 3 times the size. Oh, this would be a good one to go over. 30 interesting facts. About the Adirondacks, which is a mountainous area here in New York. Let me bring this one up. Shut off that calculator. Let's see. Kind of looks okay. Where I got that one, that comment. Let's see. Go here. Go here. Hang on for a minute, folks. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. We got think you know the Adirondacks? See 30 facts that may surprise you. So I think this might be a pilot for a new broadcast on Fridays. Just hanging out here. Thanks to WNBF. They got some interesting articles here. And I get to share it with you all there. And if you're watching this on the replay, thank you very much. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see, 30 interesting facts about the Adirondacks you probably didn't know. The Adirondacks, you got the Adirondacks and Catskills here in New York State. From its awe-inspiring high peaks and crystal clear lakes, ponds, and streams to the stunning wildlife, our mountains are second to none here in New York State. And as you'll find, there's no shortage of interesting facts about the mighty Adirondacks, and here I guess there are 30 of them. I want to see what this says here. Let's see what this says. We'll keep that up. We might go to that. Let's see. The Adirondacks, of course, unlike a national park, the Adirondacks Park has no entrances and no entry fees. It's completely free, the Adirondack Park. It covers the Adirondack. Now, this shows a picture of Yellowstone, but this doesn't. The Adirondack Park is 1/5 of New York State, encompasses that, and is as big as Vermont, and is nearly 3 times the size of Yellowstone National Park. Everybody think Yellowstone's really, it's probably a good size, but Adirondacks, it's huge, very huge. And then this is a great place here. Its most popular destination for visitors is Old Forge. I've been up to Old Forge. Seneca Saranac Lake, Lake Placid, and of course Lake George. That's a great place to go to, Lake George. And then it is believed that the word Adirondacks means bark eater, or those who eat trees, in the language of the Mohawk. The Mohawk Indians are the indigenous people that lived here in New York State. And then we have, there are 46 high peaks in the Adirondacks, which were originally surveyed to be over 4,000 feet each. The tallest is Mount Macy at 5,344. So you can do a lot of good hiking up there in the Adirondacks. Let's see, with the 19th century completion of the railroad that connected New York City and Quebec, travelers had easy access, and droves of vacationers retreated to guest house and great camps along the Adirondack lakesides looking for a healthful and quiet retreat. And let's see, the Adirondacks were also a major backdrop for the French and Indian War and the late Revolutionary War. In fact, there are historical landmarks along the shores of Lake Champlain, and that's where the Adirondacks go. They go all the way up north, Lake Champlain, that still stand today. Quite a few battles up in that area. The Winter Olympics, of course, drew massive crowds there when they were held at Lake Placid in 1932. And then the second time was 1980, and that's where the miracle on ice happened, where the United States beat the then Soviet Union. Lake Placid's world-class training facilities still preps Olympic athletes, and hopefuls year-round. And after World War II, the construction of I-87, or the Northway, changed the face of tourism in the Adirondacks, going through the Adirondacks. Now, they've got Interstate 86, that used to be Route 17, that goes down through the Catskills. It actually goes beneath the southern portion of the Catskills. Yeah, it goes through the Catskills, I think. The southern portion of the Catskills. Adirondack Park was created in 1892 by the state of New York, containing 6 million acres. The park is the largest park in the contingencies of the United States, so the lower 50, because Alaska probably has something that's even bigger. So it's the largest, 6 million acres. And within the Adirondacks Park are more than 2,800 lakes and ponds and more than 1,500 miles of river, fed by an estimated 30,000 miles of brooks and streams. So that's somebody filling up their water while camping. Oh, here's a nice picture. More than half the Adirondack Park is private land devoted principally to the 105 towns and villages, farms, working forests, businesses, and communities. So a lot of communities up there and the Adirondacks are within a day's drive for roughly 1/4 of our country's population. So for those who wanted to vacation but are reluctant to fly, the Adirondacks are a place. I don't like to fly, so if I could drive there, I'm fine with that. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Some nice pictures. The Adirondacks are part of the largest boreal forest in the world, meaning it contains mostly pine, spruce, and larches. And then it's estimated that 7 to 12.4 million people visit the Adirondacks each year. And that's more than Grand Canyon. There's more people that visit. Interesting facts about Adirondack Mountains here in New York State. In 1894, the state of New York protected the Adirondack Park as a forever wild under Article 14 of the New York State Constitution. This means that public land is constitutionally protected from being sold or leased by the state. That's forward thinking back there in 1894. I like that. I wonder if Teddy Roosevelt, when was Teddy Roosevelt born? Because Teddy Roosevelt did a lot for the national parks. Let me check that real quick. Teddy Roosevelt. He used to be a New York governor, but he started the national parks where Adirondacks. That's a state park. Let's see, Teddy Roosevelt. He was born in 1858. So 1858. So he might have been involved in this. Let me see, Forever Wild. Let me look up that. I'm going to see the legislation that took place here. Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt was born 1858, and he passed away in 1919. He was born down there in New York City. Let's see. Let's see what this says about this. What is the Adirondacks Forever Wild Clause? Let's see what that says. 1894 Forever Clause. It probably was the whole state legislation there. Okay. The first European to visit the Adirondacks was Samuel de Champlain, who I guess that's what they named the Champlain River or lake after. And he discovered what is now known Lake Champlain and the eastern border of the Adirondack Park. And then the Adirondack chairs were invented by Thomas Lee between 1900 and 1903. Okay, that's what they're called. They're called Adirondack in Westport, New York, but was painted by his friend Harry C. Bunnell. So those are called Adirondack chairs. They're comfortable chairs. The rocks making up the Adirondack region are almost the oldest rocks on the planet and are estimated to be around 1 billion years old. And that's a nice picture right there. A very nice picture. Let's see if I can get this here. Catch up on this second page here. Let's see. The town of Jay is located east of Williamton and north of Ken. While visiting, many stop by what is known as the covered bridge over the Ossipple River, created in 1857. The historical bridge is just over 160 feet long. Out of all the historical bridges in New York State, the bridge in Jay is the last one in the Adirondacks. Although damaged over the years, it's been restored back in 2006. So, very picturesque bridge there. Ooh, mosquito. An informal poll found that the 5 most annoying Adirondack bugs are the black fly mosquito, deer fly, no-see-um. Oh, those no-see-um, they're small and they're nasty. Or punky, and the horsefly in that order. Yeah, there's some that they go in the back portions of the Adirondacks, and you're going to be seeing a lot of bugs like that. Back in 2021, the first time ever, the percentage of travelers visiting the region during the fall months surpassed the percentage of the summer. That's because they see the foliage. The foliage down there is great as far as just catching it right at the right time. Okay, let's see. Geologist Ebenezer Emmons officially named the region the Adirondacks in 1838. That's when it got its name. an aerial picture of the Adirondack Mountains there. And after the 19th century, great writers such as Henry David Thoreau, Ralph Waldo Emerson published books about the spectacular Adirondacks, encouraging many city dwellers to come north to experience the outdoors. And there's a lot of outdoors there. In 1894, the state of New York protected the Adirondacks Park as a forest. Oh, we already went over that one. So we did a repeat. Nice river there in their Adirondacks. I've talked about this before on the Fireman Rich Audio podcast. The oldest growth forest covers more than 100,000 acres of public land in the park. Nearly 60% of the park is covered in northern hardwood forests. The oldest forest in the world is in the Adirondacks. It's called the Old Growth Forest. And then there are 53 known species of mammals, 35 species of reptiles and amphibious, and countless birds, insects, and fish that live in the Adirondacks. So we've, over the last, I would say anywhere from 10 to 20 years, we have eagles. I love the eagle. These eagles fly over my house here about every other day. I see them out there. They're along the Susquehanna. So there's a lot of eagles that fly here in upstate New York. Very picturesque, very picturesque. And let's see, I don't know how much more do I have here? Let's see. We got one, two, three. Oh, okay, we're almost done. Let's see. Unlike other mountain ranges in a long strip, the Adirondack Mountains form a circular dome of mountains. That's interesting. After the Revolutionary War, Adirondack land was sold to lumbermen to settle war debts. Initially, there weren't many takers, and as a result, much of the Adirondacks weren't truly explored and settled until 1830. A lot of vast land there. And then some of the most iconic animals that live in the Adirondack include moose, the bald eagle, common loon, the river otter, the black bear, the coy wolf, the coyotes, bobcat, deer, and beaver. The little beaver, the busy beaver. And I think that's about it. Let me see. Run down, not forgotten, Band Frontier. Okay, yeah. We'll go ahead and land that there. How long have we been on? Oh, we've been on for an hour, so we're at a good spot here as far as that goes. So I don't think Big Juice is here anymore. And let's see, we got 4 total. We got 1 on Rumble, 1 on YouTube, 2 on Twitch. Okay, and nobody on the Facebook as far as from what I can see. Over there on, we got 5 people over on X Live. How you guys doing? Let's see. Let me refresh that. Let's get that up to, okay. Is there? Okay, we got 5 viewers on Twitch Live. Thank you very much. So it's 5. We got 10 people. So that's the one thing doing that. I guess I looked at yesterday's broadcast. Was it? Did I broadcast yesterday? Thursday? What did I do Thursday? No, I didn't. I think I was looking at Wednesdays. Yeah, Wednesdays. Let's see. Yeah, Wednesday's broadcast. The more Let's Talk. Oh no, that was Wednesday evening. I had 2 broadcasts. I had the Wednesday morning broadcast, and then we had the pilot program called Let's Talk TikTok. We talked about TikTok. So that broadcast, along with this broadcast, I'm starting to just look at the numbers from a measuring purpose. And it looks like if I just broadcast to Twitch, uh, I only have like maybe, and this is on the replay numbers. I get like 20 to 30. Last night's broadcast or Wednesday night's broadcast and this morning's broadcast, the morning coffee on Friday. Uh, I think I had over 127 this morning, and it was like a 100, at least 120 the other night. And when you add all the places we're broadcasting to, so that's one of the advantages of broadcasting to different locations instead of just putting your eggs all in one basket, so to say. I'm seeing that. Sometimes it can be a real pain in the ass just to get it going, but that's neither here nor there. All right, folks. This has been interesting. We had Let's Talk, and it was about TikTok the other night, and this is just a hangout, and nothing was really planned. I just fell on I think those WEB or WNBF, they have those type of articles where they give you a number of things there and stuff like that. So that might be a Friday. This might be a Friday night broadcast I'll do just to hang out. And, if we have some additional people and stuff like that, we can even accommodate bringing somebody up just to have a little conversation, casual talk on a Friday. As far as that goes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and exit stage left. We've been on a good fun hour here, and I'm still baffled by the RTMP, why that's not working. They might be working on something at Rumble Studios and stuff, because it worked this morning for the public Facebook, but now it's not working for that one or even Instagram. So it says, I forget what it said. It just was unable to connect. So. But we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here and call it a night here and see as far as that goes. So you all all have a great evening wherever you may be. Thank you, Big Juice. Steve there for coming in and chatting with us for a little bit. Greatly appreciated. This is Rich Roberts. Fireman Rich here on Rumble. Fireman Rich over there on Twitch. I got the card. On YouTube, it's the real Fireman Rich, okay? That's the YouTube right here, okay? And, of course, on Rumble, Fireman Rich. But we're also over on X, pretty much my mainstay as far as posting things. At Fireman Rich on X, and I'm also at Fireman Rich over there on Truth Social, Blue Skies, Instagram threads, and on the public Facebook, all one word, The Real Fireman Rich. So you all have a great one. For those watching on the replay, thank you very much also. And this is Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich, wishing you well. Take care, folks.